moves and matters of love, sometimes you need only the Playhouse Love Doctors. Love Doctors, Love Doctors, you are the love gurus. I am a 21-year-old guy, and I feel like there's something weird going on. I struggle the past couple of years to attract women my age, but apparently I'm a total cougar magnet. I get legitimate interest from women 10 to 20 years older than me constantly, but girls my age are less successful for me. What am I putting out there that's making this happen? Do I just accept it and then accept the fact that all I'm ever going to find is a cougar?
No, it's just, I don't know what is going on. And if you're looking for women on like Tinder or something, lower your age range. Why are you letting these older women swipe on you? Check your age range.
True. I'm trying to imagine how this could keep happening, and it could be something like that, right? So you got these older women on they're all thirsty, and he's got this sexy photo on these dating apps, and obviously he's one of the better looking things that they have popping up because he's younger than a lot of the people that they're also matching with. Maybe that's happening. I think that's a good theory. But then also, maybe you're just so mature. Like, you put out these mature vibes that some of these women that are in kind of that like party lifestyle still, they're not connecting with you as much as these older women that are ready to settle down or maybe have been married already. You're just that mature. It is a credit to you, sir.
I think, yeah, I would take it as a good thing. However, even if you are that mature, then you're just looking in the wrong place. I think you just need to expand
Eventide?
Your horizon.
Stop looking at Eventide?
Not that old. I think you could find people your age with the same hobbies.
You know, I don't know what it is. I go to bingo night every Wednesday, and I just keep meeting all these older women. It is so weird. Love Doctors, Love Doctors. You are the love gurus. After 3 years of will he or won't he, my boyfriend finally proposed. He did it on Valentine's Day at a restaurant with roses and everything. He did it perfect. I love the whole thing, and I'm very happy planning our wedding together and the rest of our lives. I did love the ring. It's very beautiful, but here's the problem. Shortly after I posted it on Instagram, I got a DM from his ex, and she said, I think you should know he proposed to me with the same ring and sent a picture of her wearing the ring. Now, I did know that they had talked about getting married before. I didn't know they'd ever been engaged, but that is definitely my ring. What do I do?
I would confront him. Now, if you like it and you don't care the fact that his ex wore it and that's what he used for her, you can just still confront him about it and be like, listen, you should have told me about this because I don't like finding out from her. I should have found out from you. But I'm such a petty person. I would take the ring off. It's cursed. Take it off. And he either needs to sell it or do something with it. But do not, I wouldn't wear it. I'd want a new ring.
You know, my instinct is always try to disagree with Amy because I think it makes for fun banter. That being said, I actually agree with you. Be gone, demon ring. Be gone.
Yeah, it's a cursed ring. I was going to say burn it, but I don't think you can burn metals and jewels, and that's a waste. Sell it and sell that ring. Or actually, can't you actually bring things like that to jewelers and they can like actually melt it down and like, I don't know if they give you money for it, you make a new ring, but you need something that when he saw it, he thought of you, not his ex. Ugh, I do not like that.
Tiny little chance that he just happened to pick out almost by accident. The same ring. Tiny chance. But let's be honest, it is highly likely he kept that ring after that relationship bombed. Didn't say anything about it because he knew he was going to use that ring again and then use the ring again. It's highly likely.
Well, that's why, you need to ask him about it. Like, why is she sending me this picture of the ring I'm wearing and she also has it? I don't like that you use this with your ex first and then that didn't work out and you're like, okay, we're going to use it on you.
And finally today, Love Doctors, Young and Love Gurus, my boyfriend of about a year ago, another proposal proposed, and I said no. Oh, less exciting, yeah. And he's obviously hurt, but I told him I do still want to date him. I explained that I'm not someone that really is interested in marriage, and I thought I'd made that clear to him, but that doesn't mean that I'm not interested in being committed to him or to whoever. The piece of paper just never really interested me. My parents had a nasty divorce, and I knew then and there, having lived through that with my siblings, I'm never doing that. I'm happy to be married, own a house together, or not be married. I'm happy to be unmarried, own a house together, be committed in every other way except for being married. He's acting like we're breaking up, and that is not at all my intention. I could see myself spending my life with him. I just don't want to get married. Any advice for me here?
I think you sit down and you tell him exactly that. Say, I want to spend my life with you, and it's like we're married. Yesterday, I was looking for advice, and I posted on the Y94 Facebook page.
Do you not want to marry Steven now?
No, that's not asked, what is some like overplayed out things done at weddings?
Mm-hmm.
And then people were like, getting the government involved, getting married. Why can't you just be together with each other without getting married?
That is a fantastic Karen.
Well, that's what I assume they're going to sound like because, listen, that's not what I was asking. I said things done at weddings. So I'm talking the dollar dance or your hashtag. Not these sour apples that were commenting on this post. And it upset me. And I was showing Steven. But if that's how you truly believe, then sit down and tell your partner that you want to stay with them, but you just don't believe in the idea of marriage. And I'm sorry that your parents' divorce like ruined that for you. And hopefully maybe with your current partner that could change it. But you need to tell him that it's not him and the idea of marrying him. It's just the thought of marriage.
Well, and you obviously, because you said something that kind of indicated you thought you'd made that clear to him already. I mean, obviously you didn't, right? He just didn't pick up on that. A lot of us guys don't pick up on anything. All the time, my wife's like, blah, 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 insert comment here. And then like a day later, she's like, don't you remember that conversation? I was like, I don't remember this morning. I don't know. So we aren't great at the hearing and the listening. So maybe you just got to be a little bit more forward and have like a specific conversation, like you said, about your parents and all that stuff.
Why is that with guys? Like, you could tell them something, and it seems like you guys are listening, but you're just, like, not comprehending what we're saying. And I could be like, I literally told you this yesterday.
I don't know. I can't even defend it. And I would love to on behalf of our gender, but I am a offender of it, too. I'm not sure I remember what happened 5 minutes ago. I don't know.
That's why, yeah, maybe you do feel like you told him and you've expressed yourself, but he's not understanding it because you turned down a proposal, and I'm sure he was vulnerable. And that's hurtful to him. So sit down and say, listen, I love you so much. And that's a beautiful ring. And I love to spend the rest of my life with you, but just not marriage.
Well, I do think it's also like a people thing, like instinct to somebody can tell you information like that. And if it's something you want, like they tell you they don't want kids, but you do, or they say they don't want to get married, but you do. You think to yourself, you have this deluded thing in your mind where you're like, yeah, but that'll change the longer we're together. They're going to change their mind because, they'll fall more in love with me. They'll be like, how do I not do that with Amy? How do I not do that with Zira or whoever? That does happen, sure. But she was just telling this guy, like, I'm not interested in that. It doesn't really matter how great our relationship is.
That's why when he proposed, why didn't you say, I love you so much and I don't want to get married, but I want to spend the rest. Like, you need to really put that out there.
Yep. Yeah. It looks like Text Club, too, was kind of basically echoing that. Like, you got to just sit down and explain that to that guy.
Yeah. Somebody said maybe that you guys could compromise and have a commitment ceremony. Nothing official on paper, but it's still like a wedding for your friends and family and show like you guys are going to be together.
Yeah. Have fun explaining that to Grandma. I'm so excited for the wedding. It's a commitment ceremony, Grandma.
I don't think you even get into it then.